Hello everyone, it's daytime! I'm Buster the Fox, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links The Ladder Battle, a series in which I attempt to get as high as possible in the ranked duels in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. In the last episode, I showed off my awesome Legendary Ocean deck, which I call One Mythical Sea. One Mythical Sea? Whatever, it doesn't matter. And we got from Gold Rank 1 to Gold Rank 3, with 0 losses. And I want to show you guys a bit more of how good this deck is, because it's pretty good. I have yet to come across any particular deck that really destroys it. Of course, like any deck in any card game, this is subject to luck of the draw. I think there are 2 or 3 cards in here, like if I were to get Yomi Ship, well, I'm trying to think of a starting hand that usually destroys me. I don't know, if I get like both of my Tribute Summon cards and Yomi Ship and one of my level 4 monsters. But that doesn't happen with Balance because, okay, see, he used Balance too. That's why Mako is so popular. Because I have Balance. Anyway, let's just play the game, shall we? So let's start with Umi Iruka. And then I'm going to summon Hammer Shark here. So, depending on the circumstance, it is sometimes worth it to get rid of Umi Iruka for Legendary Ocean. If I can say, summon a... Like, if I were to get it now... I don't know, it's hard to say. Let's pretend that Umi no Taurus is instead Suijin, and that Umi no Taurus I had was a Legendary Ocean, right? Then I could... Oh, never mind. I'm not thinking correctly, but anyway, that lets him draw a card, right? Alright. Oh, by the way, this is a one-turn kill. In fact, you might even call it a first-turn kill. No, it's not a first-turn kill. Because that was technically turn 3 according to the game. But maybe I should explain that. In the Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive community, there are things called known as one-turn kills, and there are first-turn kills. So I'm not entirely sure what the definition of first-turn kill is. I don't know if that means you have to win in the very first turn, like you have to go first even. But whenever I go second, I've sometimes, like on the coin flip, it says you're going second. My opponent takes his turn, and then I win on my very first turn. I like to say that's a first-turn kill. I don't know if that's what that counts as, but it's definitely a one-turn kill. So that's first-turn kill is known as an FTK, and one-turn kill is OTK. This deck is very much capable of OTKs. So OTK equals one-turn kill. Just one more time I want to say that, because that's what I'm going to be calling it from now on. By the way, that reminded me, because that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I noticed there were some frame spikes and a bit of lag stuff in the last episode. That happens occasionally, either way, just because of the nature of recording directly from my phone. But turns out my phone had really high storage, so I deleted some stuff off of my phone, and hopefully that shouldn't be an issue this time, but it looks like the footage itself was fine. It didn't get corrupted or anything. So anyway, we're already on the second duel of the episode. We're less than 5 minutes in. I haven't been paying any attention to these people's names or anything like that. Gravity Blaster is going to power it up as soon as he activates it. And I think it also lets it negate my effect if it kills me, but doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and use enemy controller on it, because I like to keep Sphere Karibo in the hands. If my opponent sees a face-down card, they'll be like, oh, he has something he can possibly stop me with. But Sphere Karibo, you never know if your opponent has that card. You never know if they even have it in their deck, you know? So having a hand trap is just really nice. Anyway, that's that taken care of. So Mirror Wall is going to go down. Unfortunately, I cannot summon Daedalus, but I can do a little bit of piercing damage. Oh, I guess not. Oh, come on. Sphere Karibo. Ah. Ah, alright. Well, Gravity Blaster negates my effect, I think. Yeah, the effect is negated during the battle phase. So I won't do piercing damage, but he's going to flip face up. He's going to try to attack me. There we go. And I'm going to use my own Sphere Karibo. And it'll be like poetic justice. As soon as he, you know, takes his turn and stuff. Okay, now he's finally playing. X Head Cannon comes out. This sucks though, because now he can kill me with both of those things, which means I'll have to use Mirror Wall and Sphere Karibo. Of course, if I just use Mirror Wall, okay, okay, so since he used that first, I have to use Mirror Wall. Because if I use Mirror Wall against him, it actually won't do enough damage, or it won't have his attack low enough. So we do that, and then we're going to kill him next turn. Hopefully. Please give me a good draw. I need a good draw. At least another monster or a field spell. That works. In fact, don't pay the cost. We're going to play this, and then we are now able to normal summon him for a tribute. And then guess what we're gonna do? That's right, we're gonna board wipe. Pow 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 pow. That's always so satisfying. And now I attack directly for 2600. Come on. There we go. Get rocked. Alright. So let's see what you got. Now this is bad though, because I don't have any other removal. And he just normal summoned something, which I do not like at all. Super Rush Headlong. That's bad. So now he just gets to kill me for free. That's why that card is so good. Alright, fine. Please give me a card I can normal summon. Please, please, please. Anything is good. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, because he's the strongest one. Alright, up you go, Gemini Lancer. I do not like that I'm top decking right now. My opponent is not top decking. Ugh. And I don't have any card drawing ability in this deck. I have Moray of Greed, but that takes 3 cards out of your hand and then adds 3 more, so it doesn't actually give you extra cards. So it's not technically card draw. It doesn't give you any kind of card advantage. So, Anyway, what you got? You can play something. Go ahead and play it. Enchanted Javelin. Okay. Well, if you don't have Sphere Karibo though. Yay, okay. We still won. That was annoying. Oh, of course, I still didn't take any life point damage. So I guess I was in a very solid lead. He just was able to bring it back to neutral. He never managed to get the upper hand, although he was close to it, to be honest. Alright. But now you see the power of Super Rush Headlong. For one thing. Anyway. Let's go ahead and cut out that loading time as usual. Who do we got? It's Mecha! Hey, the Fire Emblem YouTuber. Not really. But anyway, Paradox Brothers. Very interesting. Let's see what they are playing. Ooh, that's high stakes. I hope I win. I'm playing Balance. He is playing... Restart. Okay. That makes sense. It just lets him take a mulligan if he has a bad draw. Okay, so I actually cannot do Moray of Greed because Sphere Karibo is not a monster I can use with it. But I can do Legendary Ocean and Umino Taurus, which gives me some good aggro to start off with. I love this song, by the way. It's so funky. I seem to recall the tempo being faster than this. Maybe that's just me, though. Oh well. There's his draw phase. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Alright, we've got a face down, we've got another face down. We've got Tribute to the Doomed. Discard a card and then... Blast held by a Tribute. Interesting that he went out of his way to destroy it so soon. Ooh, I don't like her. Each time it destroys a monster, I'm going to let it through. Because since I have Legendary Ocean, anything that I can summon will kill it. Cool. Okay. Curious what the face downs are. You can already activate one. Do not like that. Oh, Adhesion Trap Hole. That means I lose half my attack. Okay, well I gotta just end my turn then. That card is... pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. But I have Sphere Karibo at least. I wonder what this deck is. Maybe it's just a generic beater-ish type deck. Which there's nothing wrong with that, of course. When I say generic, I don't mean it necessarily in a derogatory way. It's not bad. Okay. So we definitely don't want to have this weak dude on the field. So let's trib him for a Suijin. He already discarded a blast held by a tribute. So hopefully I don't have to worry about that card. I don't see why you would play more than one copy of that. Of course there is that, but enemy controller means very little to Suijin, unless of course you use the second effect, but just changing his battle position, I mean, fat load of difference it does, right? I mean, how are you going to defeat him in defense position? Oh. Okay, you can go into attack mode. That's fine. He's probably trying to, bluff me, but Gemini Lancer will take care of that. So, you're trying to bluff me? Super Rush Headlong, maybe? Oh. Sphere Karibo. Okay. Pow. So the face down was a bluff. He did have Sphere Karibo. I don't know if he thought that was going to do anything against Suijin. Maybe he's trying to buy time until he gets something to destroy it with. Which, when you're top decking like he is now, doesn't seem likely that he will. To be perfectly honest. Of course, it depends on what his face down card is, and what he just drew. I'm sure there's something he can do to get out of the situation, but right now, for me, I can't think of anything on the top of my head that would allow him to, unless that is a Super Rush Headlong and that is a monster, in which case his play is obvious, but looks like he disconnected. Let's see if that's true. And it was a disconnect. Honestly, guys, there's a surrender button. You don't have to disconnect. Of course, whenever a disconnect happens, I like to give my opponents the benefit of the doubt. I just assume that they lost connection without wanting to. But anyway, we're gold rank 4 now. Awesome possum. So, let's get into another duel. Time to skip that loading screen. Yay! We have found an opponent. It is number 6. He is the 6th most powerful mole in this cave. Playing Yugimoto. You know, in the anime they always pronounce it like Moto, but it's clearly spelled Muto. I mean, come on. So, I'm balanced. What is your skill?
Duel.
I don't know if it announces Grandpa's cards. Maybe it's that other skill before that we saw in the last episode. I'm recording this one back to back with the last one, so I actually haven't stopped to look at Yugi's skills yet. I really should do that, because it's kind of bad not knowing what my opponent has. Especially when I have the ability to know, you know. Anyway, let's attack. Under Legendary Ocean, this guy is just amazing because he's 2000. Yes, please attack. It's taken a little bit too long. Legion the Fiend Jester. You contribute a spellcaster monster. You can add a spellcaster from hand or deck to your deck to blah, blah, blah. So Neo Aquamador. Ooh, he has big defense points. Yes, he does. I don't like that. If he manages to tribute summon or tribute set, I'll know what it is, and I know he's a okay. Look what he's about to do. So he's about to tribute my Gemini Lancer to set that Aquamador. Okay. Well, I know it has 3000 defense. I also happen to know that it's a water type card, which means I could use that, but I don't want to summon Sphere Karibo to take it out. I'm pretty sure it's water type. I actually don't know entirely for sure. I mean, it's called Aquamador, so... Ooh, that guy is annoying. Herald of Creation. You can discard a card. Ooh. Then target one level 7 monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So you're gonna go down to defense position, please. My current hand is not great for what's going on here. If I could get Daedalus out, then I could board wipe, and then I don't have to worry about Neo Aquamador with his tons of defense. So right now I'm going to do that. I don't need either of those cards. Sphere Karibo. So annoying. Guess why I play that card also. Oh man, everybody plays that card just because it's good. It's a good card. Okay. Ooh. Face down spell or trap card. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of my Super Rush. That's not good. So now he's going to switch this guy to attack position and try to kill me. It is very much worth using Mirror Wall to stop that, just to keep him around so I can tribute summon, and then I can board wipe and I'll be in control. Oh, what is he doing? Trance. Can I stop that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Ooh. Yeah, I can still beat it. Okay, Mirror Wall. So he won't be able to kill me. He has a lot of good stuff, but at this rate it looks like I get to board wipe. Suijin is good, but at this point Daedalus is far better because I need to wipe the board. There we go. And activate effect, please, and thank you. Pow 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 pow. Goodbye. Was that Neo Aquamador? It totally was. And yeah, he is water type. Alright, so, battle phase. Off we go. Pow. To the face. Get rocked. Alright. So now my opponent is top decking. Ooh, he couldn't use it. Alright, well, GG. If it was a Sphere Karibo, I still win. So, let's do this. Yay! Alright, good game. That was a pretty nice deck. He got a lot of tribute summon stuff out. Good going. Good game, definitely. I don't get a lot of challenges with this deck. Not to toot my own horn, but I've made a really nice deck, you know? I expect that this can get me to Platinum easy. And I'm sure you guys can see that too, because we're just winning duel after duel. We haven't lost a single duel. So yeah, and that's pretty much how it was getting to Gold Rank 1. So I'm really surprised I was able to make a deck this good. Anyway, cutting out the load. Okie doke. Japanese player. Gold Rank 4. I say okie doke a lot, but why not? It can just be a thing. So, Japanese player playing Bandit Keith from America. In America! So I'm playing balance. What have you got?
Duel.
Restart, perhaps? Nope. Okay. Well, we've got an X-Head Cannon coming out. Of course, if you're going to play a machine deck, Bandit Keith is sure a character who can do that. Anyway, off we go. Umi Iruka. So I have the big three in my hand right now. Hammer Shark is not as strong as good old Gemini Lancer, but because of that combo that I mentioned before, he is actually usually better to have out. Ooh, enemy controller. Okay, fine. I've got one of those face down. I'm glad you can't hear me talking out loud, though. Hee hee. Alright, do your worst. Even if you manage to destroy him, I have two guys who are just as strong or stronger in my hands. Ooh, Luminous Spark. So that's the light type version of Umi Iruka. Y Dragon Head. So he's got a light type synergy deck. Okay, that's fine. I'll let him kill me, and then when he attacks with him, I need to put him into defense position so that I can kill him next turn. Alright, because Gemini Lancer will have the same amount of attack as him, and I don't feel like trading. Alright, so Super Rush Headlong. But I'm not going to summon Gemini Lancer, because Umino Taurus can get me Piercing right away. And he'll have more attack than that Y Dragon Head. This is X Head Cannon, yeah. Well, anyway, that's that. I believe we're back in the lead. I have Super Rush Headlong. I wonder if he were to play it and then I were to play a Super Rush Headlong in response, if we would just destroy each other. I'm not sure. Maybe because of the way the stack works in this game, mine would destroy him first. Because mine, like, first in, last out and all that. I'm not actually sure. Oh, what does he do? You can add one human monster today, you can target one. So he's going to equip himself? Yes. Okay, he's light type. Keep that in mind. Oh. That just means that he can't be destroyed, right? Alright. Equip. Special summon. Monster can be... what does it do? Once per turn, you can either target one machine type controller or equip this card special summon. What does it do? I don't know. Oh. It'll be destroyed instead. Okay, so, I'm gonna do this. So all he does is makes it so that when I kill him, you destroy that instead, and then he stays around. But that's okay. Because I'll just do a little bit less damage in the end is what that means. Okay. You have something you can play in the back there. Curious what that is. Oh, it's that. But when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a Union Monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. I'm really bad at reading Union Monster effects, because I'm not sure what parts I need to skip. Like, a Gemini Monster, you can effectively skip all that and just go straight down to there, because you know what it is every single time. Equip it to... Okay, fine. Whatever. That means he doesn't get destroyed again. Whatever, just kill it. Kill it! Man, he has an annoying amount of staying power. I wonder if he wants to tribute. And now he gets another Union Monster, which means he's no longer top decking like he was previously. Interesting. Okay, well, that's it for my turn. Let's see if either of those Z metal tanks can do anything, or whatever he just drew now. Ooh, sleight of hand. That lets him get a free card. I don't know what that card is. Take the crown, Machine King. Alright. So he's pretty strong. But it also doesn't matter. He's Earth type, so my Super Rush Headlong. Alright. So now he's going to make it even stronger. But he's going to attack me, and he's just going to get Super Rushed. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Enjoy your Super Rush. Goodbye. So in order to goodbye you, I have to select you, and then I has to select Earth. How? Alright. Bye-bye, Felicia. Cool. Yay. So now I'm pretty sure I win, because those two cards in his hand, I know exactly what they are, and neither of them are Sphere Karibo. So let's just rush through this. Kapow. And good night. Yay. Nice. So apparently, this deck does well even against other field spell cards that do the whole 500 attack boost thing. Yay. It's all because of the removal. If I didn't have those removal cards in my deck, like Enemy Controller and Super Rush Headlong and all that stuff, it wouldn't be nearly as good. That's why this deck is good. Anyway, I believe I'm all out of time for today. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to get to Platinum off camera, because at this point I think I can get there. I only need to get to Gold Rank 5 and then to Platinum 1. At least I think that's how it works. I've never actually been this high in the rankings before. Because I usually try to save the duels for, you know, on camera. But whatever. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.